What do you say to the viewer who's watching this at home who thinks, you know, perhaps I need to speak to somebody like Brian, perhaps I need to see a financial wellness coach? Are there certain indications that perhaps you would need to seek some help with your financial wellness? Because as I understand this isn't simply seeing a financial plan or an advisor who sits you down and looks at your assets and your income and says, do X, Y, Z. This is really more about the person and what's going on in their mind and what's affecting those money choices.
That's an interesting dynamic that you raise, the financial planner, and yes, there's most definitely a role for financial planner. As a coach, I don't give financial advice. In terms of the FASE Act, there's certain criteria that need to be met in order to give advice. I facilitate. So if I need someone to receive advice, I refer on. But the idea that the dynamic which has been picked up in South Africa at this point, I mean, financial wellness coaching is relatively young as a specialization. Most financial planners are experts in giving advice on financial product, okay? Which has its place. It's a very important process, and everyone should have a financial planner that's motivated to help them in the right way. Most of these financial planners, however, do not understand the emotional psychological process that's going on in the background of their client. And most of these clients are in awe of these financial planners. They don't understand it. They're scared of it, they're afraid of it, they avoid it. So they'll take the word of the financial planner, which in many instances might very well be right, but there's no understanding of the nuances around the financial products. On the other end of the scale, you've got the mental health practitioners, be them, they could be counselors, they could be coaches, they could be psychologists, full range. The majority of these group of people don't understand the financial side of it. They understand the psychological components, but they don't understand the financial. So if you're going to make a choice of a financial coach, you need someone that has an overlapping understanding of both sides of the fence. You can't necessarily go to one or the other because you need input from both sides. That's where we fit in. The model which I've developed with my partner Alison Goldstuck through Arrow Coaching and Consulting is specifically geared to fill that overlap. And where necessary, we refer out.
What type of person would benefit best from having a financial wellness coach?
Definitely someone that's on the brink of realizing that there's a problem financially, be it by debt or otherwise. Could be self-made or otherwise, which they are reaching a point of being out of control of. Someone that is willing to do the legwork to reverse the scenario over time within a contained space and with a structured program, which may involve debt conciliation or otherwise, but effectively it's a lot more than that. It's about going deep into your soul and working out, why do I behave like this? And once those subconscious messages come to the surface, we can work with them to change behavior over time by working out a personalized, customized strategy to get you to the end point where you want to be. And over time, there might be a number of goals. You've got a macro goal where you want to be debt-free and you want to be able to save and have disposable income, but you can't just go from 0 to 100. So what we typically do is we break this process down into small, manageable steps. So you're going to be achieving your goals over time. There might be small goals, but when you look at the small goals built up over time, it's actually quite a substantial change that happens.